Yeah. Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Like I promised, I will be doing the editorial session for all of you. So, yeah, today I picked up a small article, and do not worry, guys, because see, at least, huh, at least thrice a week, I will try and give you the editorial like I promised, right? And we'll be doing even three times a week. If you do the editorial which I pick up, it will be useful, I guess, after all of your many requests. Okay, so we'll start. Very good morning, infant. I've shared it in my group, so more people will probably join in. I'm just waiting. Let us give them 2 minutes time, to quickly join in, right? Because I've shared it in my group also. Yeah. Mm. So that is what I will do thrice a week. Okay, thrice a week. Okay, so people will come to know about it. Not a problem. Thrice a week I will do these sessions. Anytime you will be informed in my Telegram. Okay, okay. Ruchita, very good morning. Finally, Sanjay. Yeah, you are asking me also, Sanjay. So yeah, here only I will be giving you the daily editorial. More people will join probably from next class. I'm starting today, so they do not know, right? So let's start. Today I have picked up an article from Indian Express. So this is your article. I will give you time to read first and then we'll discuss. Okay. So this one is from Indian Express newspaper. All of you, I request you to start reading. Okay. And then we will discuss like how we used to do, right? I used to write them. I feel odd after taking this uh, uh, taking this editorial after so long, but yeah, uh, start reading. Okay. Okay. So, done. Camera has two faces, right? So, by all accounts, when do we use this phrase? When we have to say supposedly, according to what you have heard, Varun Nath was mildly inconvenienced. Mildly means not extreme form. Okay, slightly you can say. Mildly, if I use this adverb meaning slightly, small, in a very very small way, in a way which is not extreme, right? Mildly. Okay, so slightly you can simply say slightly. So he was inconvenienced means he for a few minutes he got stuck, okay, in a lift in a very very fashionable and expensive very tall building for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, when the lift operator accompanied by means together with, he came with a security guard, okay, to get him out, he actually slapped both of them. So there is a CCTV footage that caught him in the act. Does not have sound, there is no sound, but obviously this is seen. Okay, so victims were trying to speak. Nath's first response was the violence of the entitled. What do you mean by entitled? When you feel entitled means you deserve something, you have the right to achieve it, or you have the right to get something. Okay, so this is an incident which happened in Gurgaon. On it is, I think, there are tweets also. If you will notice this, there are tweets also that are done. There are a lot of newspapers who have covered it. Okay, he's a businessman. He's a big businessman. Varun Nath is a businessman, and yeah, on LinkedIn, everywhere you can see his profile also. right? He slapped the two security people, okay, right? So this is the writer is trying to say, because he showed violence, like he deserved some, he like, even for 3 4 minutes in convenience that he had, he could not take it, he could not tolerate it, okay. Now when we say posh Gurgaon high rise, very tall buildings which are expensive, which are very very tall, expensive, and also fashionable, posh, okay. So people, big businesses, like businessmen, live in posh buildings, right? accompanied के साथ preposition लगता है, accompanied by someone always, okay. Why he slapped them, Manoj? Because he could not take it that he was, for 3 or 4 minutes he got stuck in the, you can say, lift, okay. हाँ, ठीक है. So he was angry, no, that he got trapped inside the lift, okay, and it took 3 to 4 minutes for them to open it, to rescue them. So he could not wait for 3 to 4 minutes, he was angry, okay. Are you getting it? हाँ, ठीक है. चलो, now second one, second para, quickly read this. I think there are videos also of the same news. You will find there was a lot of, you can say, material out based on this news. Who has come in? Philip. Okay, good. I think from tomorrow onward, more people will come and join the class. When they will know, finally, at least thrice a week, I will take this session now. Okay, earlier also this happened, guys, similar incident. Okay, they were, Bhavya Roy was caught on camera with audio. Abusing the security guards in the Noida flats. Okay, and the writer is saying these incidents are pretty regular, they are not infrequent, they are kind of regular incidents. We hear about these incidents a lot, okay. They are very very regular incidents, okay. And what has changed is that with the ubiquity means something being present everywhere, okay, of the camera is everywhere, CCTV, cell phone, the entitlement that people feel, the casual violence that is there in the Indian society, now everybody can see it, right? Earlier that it was not the case, but now everybody can see this, because now there is camera, which is the ubiquity of cameras. The ubiquity means the fact that cameras are there everywhere, okay. So Bhavya Roy, who was a lawyer also, she did the same thing, she abused the security guards, which was also caught in camera. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, Bhavya Roy is, I think she's some lawyer, okay. Is a lawyer, she's a lawyer. All these are big people, guys, who feel they are entitled, they deserve everything nice, and they start abusing, they start abusing people who are below them, right? Okay, next. Yeah, today is Ganesh Chaturthi, so a very very, you can say, a lucky day that we are starting with the editorial. I think it will go great then. Chalo, next para, guys, start reading. Okay, guys, what does this para say now? In the camera, then, so often seen as an instrument of Big Brother, a way to bring to light daily injustices that are otherwise ignored. So, is the camera, the writer is asking this question, is the camera the one which will bring the injustices to light, everybody to see that? Okay. Given the relative privilege and power of the residents, people who live in high rise buildings, tall towers, buildings, okay, given that their relative privilege, they feel that they are entitled, okay, in relation to the staff working there. Incidents like these, which are involved Roy, Nath, should would be brushed under the carpet. Agar if there were no cameras, if there were no viral videos, then we would not have come to know. These incidents would have been a secret. They would not have come out. Okay, so that is the thing. Yet, as with all era-defining technology, we are living in a world or in an era of technology. The assessment of mass surveillance and recording, we still need, basically when you talk about surveillance, when you need okay, mass surveillance means when you are actually observing, okay, people are under observance because of the cameras. We still need to look into it, that there should be a subtle approach to it. Okay, everywhere there are cameras. Sometimes obviously, um, we are carefully watching people, okay, who might have done something wrong. That is, mass surveillance means the full population is under surveillance because of cctvs, cameras, but that also needs a proper subtle approach. Okay, we can't directly intrude in somebody's onto somebody's privacy. Okay, right, so many issues have come out because of the camera, right? If they were not there, all these would have been a secret, right? Now, next, what does the writer say in this paragraph? It is easy. You first read it, okay? I'll write the meanings for you. Okay. So it is easy to get influenced by the current of justifiable outrage at the reprehensible behavior displayed in the videos. Means you might say this is justifiable, okay, because the situation was such, this anger was justifiable, it was fair, you can say, okay, you can get influenced by that. Okay, justifiable meaning, yeah, it was fair outrage. Okay, there is good reason for it. You might get convinced, you might get influenced that it is fair, the anger that was shown was fair. Okay, at the reprehensible behavior means morally wrong or behavior which was to be criticized. Okay, yet still outrage alone is not enough to solve an unequal society. There is a big issue hidden. The society is unequal. There is ineffective criminal justice system. Okay, we need a conversation, honest conversation, of people regarding about class, caste, forms of violence used to police their boundaries. Okay, camera definitely shows us what is there in the dark places where we can't, where we will not come to know. Okay, police their boundaries means, used to police their boundaries means, we probably try to maintain our boundaries so that nobody enters. Okay, limits, basically we try to maintain limits. So to what extent we would like to maintain that. Okay, so police your boundaries means you try to extend, maintain that limit, and we use violence for it. Okay, now camera shows us on where whatever the truth is, it is shining a light on dark places. But the writer says a breach means when you break a law, break an, if it might break the boundaries of personal space, it might enter your personal space, it might tell stories which are not true without context. So camera can do that also. We have to be very careful. Okay, so the abusive behavior in Gurgaon and Noida are just examples of what has happened of the former case. Former means where it is shining a light on dark places, otherwise these scenes would have gone unnoticed as a secret, their violence would have gone unnoticed, violence of these businessmen, the lawyer. Okay, but the hidden camera and the or the colony and office CCTV can also be, we have to be careful, the writer is saying these can also be a detriment, these can also be a detriment, these can also harm, they can damage, they can be an obstacle. Okay, so they can harm also. If they are not used responsibly, they can bring a lot of damage, because we are talking about a personal space which can be hampered. Okay, right, we are talking about personal space also which can be hampered. Are you getting this, guys? Right, so the writer is talking about, if you see this incident he started discussing, okay, what happened, Varun Nath incident, and this is similar to what happened earlier also, the Noida case, Bhavya Roy, the lawyer, okay, who was abusing the security. So he's saying camera is an instrument of big brother. It does bring just injustice, it shows us injustice, but we have to be careful. It can actually, you can say, cross or break the boundaries of our personal space also. Okay, right, so that is what the writer says. Now tell me, what is the tone you felt? Tone kya hai? Chota sa article hai, but you have to understand it. There are sentences where you have to read twice and understand. Tone kya hai iska? Analytical. It talks about the incidents that happened in detail. It talks about what happened, how the camera is important. It is actually cautious also. I will not say analytical. There is no conclusion based on data. मैं बोलूँगी cautious tone है. बताओ क्यों? It is warning us, kind of giving us a warning that cameras should still, in the end also, main message, warning regarding the cameras. It should not cross the boundaries. It should be used judiciously. It is a lot of warning. You can see here. Okay. The hidden camera or CCTV can be used to great detriment too. Okay, it can actually be used to damage also somebody's reputation, telling stories without context. It can use to damage, actually here see it is written used to great detriment too, means it can actually be used to harm people. Okay, ठीक है, तो that it is actually saying that though camera is everywhere, it shows us the hidden stuff. Okay, but it can also be a great damage, so we have to be careful. Okay, तो ये होगा कॉशियस टोन. टोन भूल गए हो ना, मेरा एडिटोरियल खत्म हुआ, सो यू ऑल हैव फॉरगॉटन द टोन. ओके, अकम्पनीड बाय, कौन सा preposition यूज करेंगे गाइस? बाय. अकम्पनीड बाय समवन. What do you mean by accompanied by? Anyone? We do use the preposition by with this phrase, with accompanied. Okay, so accompanied by meaning you are together with someone, go together with someone. Okay, accompanied by. Okay, in passive voice when we use the preposition by. Okay, acha, why not critical tone? Because it is not directly putting blame on somebody. Okay, but it is warning regarding, it is talking about the, of course, event, the people who acted in a way which shows entitlement, but it is not actually directly putting blame on someone. That is why I'm not saying critical, more towards cautious regarding the camera. Okay, acha, I accompanied him is correct. Guys, I am saying passive voice. Manoj, you asked me the difference, no? Massive publicity accompanied the firm's release. Okay, so in active voice, we usually do not use a preposition with it. Okay, but in passive, we use by. Okay, that is the context. Posh means posh locality. She stays in a posh locality. Fashionable, expensive, big. Okay, belonging to the high social class. Fashionable, big, belonging to the high social class, posh, adjective word. Okay. Ubiquity means something which is present everywhere. Ubiquitous, you already know, guys. Okay. The fact that something or someone seems to be everywhere, present everywhere. Okay. What is breach? We say breach of data also. Breach means break a law, break an act. Breach is break a law, break an act. Detriment, harmful. Okay. Something that might cause damage. Acha, there was one more word. I think I've written it also. Condominium, flats owned by people. Condominium is basically flats or block of flats which are people own. Okay. Flat or block of flats owned by people. Right. So these are your words which you have to remember. Very common also. ये सब पता है वो क्या गुड पोश ऑल्सो यू न्यू ओके condominium you knew Manoj हाँ if you knew very good nuanced means subtle nuanced approach nuanced is which has very very minute differences outrage great anger so basic words but will be useful I'm telling you will come some or the other place where you should know outrage is great anger ठीक है now coming to the suggested editorials I have selected two more which I think you must read okay कौन से हैं मैं बता देती हूँ the Hindu from the Hindu is the age of this is a lengthy one but I think the topic is very interesting you will like it also hyper lapse consumerism it is a very very lengthy one but you will like the topic from the Hindu okay the age of hyperlapse consumerism and guys the other one is from Financial Express reimagining RIL what is RIL you know that Reliance Industries Limited this is from Financial Express okay so today there are good articles I was just reading it in the morning I was reading the newspaper I found quite a few good articles so today there are good articles you read these two for sure okay and brush under the carpet is the phrase do mention in the comments below what is the meaning of this when you brush an issue under the carpet okay now, what do you mean right brush under the carpet like subscribe and share and I think more people will be there just spread the word in my group I will also write it that at least thrice a week if you are active in my Telegram group you would know I will take these editorials minimum thrice a week okay for all of you because of so many requests right now today people are less because they are not aware but yeah next time onwards I will inform in advance also okay thank you so much guys for joining in thank you